What is up guys, Flossie Missiles here. In today's video, we're gonna be working on the Nissan 350Z, hopefully get the back end pulled out a little bit, at least enough so I can put my light and my rear bumper on it. Perfect, now that I got this thing all in position, I'm gonna go ahead and put my come along on this rear section somewhere. I might need to weld on a tab and I'll just start pulling it out slowly. But before I start pulling on this thing, I wanna show you guys how bad the damage actually is. As you can see, obviously, it comes all the way up into about, you know, right there. So probably 6 or 7 inches past where the driver's door is. And then it's wrinkled all the way to like here basically, which is the passenger side like taillight area. So I mean, it got hit pretty hard. Like this isn't flush anymore. But let's open the back and I'll show you how bad it is on the inside. I've got a bumper in there right now. Let me pull all this stuff out, then I'll show you guys. Okay, as you can see by that pile, I even pulled more stuff off this thing. So I got all this side cleared out as well. And yeah, it's pretty bare back here now. I even pulled the seal off just so I can get a better look at the damage. But what's kind of cool is you can see, I don't know if you guys can see this, the damage pretty much up here on the side stop spot right here, and the bottom spot right there, where like the final crease is at. So like all in this pocket and all in this corner. It's fairly straight. On the outside you can see it's right there where it's tweaked. And I'm sure you know this probably bent ends, but it looks like it just bent the bash bar or whatever it's called, crush bar. So yeah, all this looks really straight, which is cool because this is like, it stiffens the chassis in the rear and all that stuff. So all that's straight. It looks like it only bent up until this area right up here. Oop. And then down. You can see how the frame rail or whatever this is, it goes down. So yeah, not too bad. I'm actually pretty stoked on the damage so far. I got the Z all strapped up with 2 come-alongs. I welded this little eyelet thing to a big washer and bolt going through right there. Instead of welding a tab on, I figured I could try to pull it out with just the bolt. And then I got this one going to the crush bar. I got, you know, some chocks under all the tires. And yeah, let's start cranking on this thing. I got me some braids and I got me some hoes. Started rocking the sleeve, I can't buy with no jaws. Okay, as you can see, it moved quite a bit. I got that pulled out really far already. But the issue is now is it's dragging the whole car and the chocks with these come along, so it won't stay. I'm just pulling the car forward now, not pulling the metal out anymore. But man, I can't believe how good it already looks. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my little Miata, that guy over there, and park him right here and then try to strap up this thing from the front to the Miata to use that as an anchor. I guess I could use the bus, but there's a trailer behind the bus right now, so I don't really want to mess with that. Okay, with it anchored to the Miata, let's get back to cranking. Well, as you can see, that just broke. So I'm gonna grab onto it up because there's a crack going all the way to this one, so I can't. If I grab on this one, it's just gonna pull it apart right away. So I'm gonna grab on up here. Like they OT, double OT, like I'm KD, smoking OG. And you know me, and my 2 3s and my gold tee. That aluminum is. Bitch, you smiling, bet you see me from the nosebleed. I'm the new 3, and I change out to my new D. White Iverson. When I started balling, I was young. You gon' think about me when I'm gone. Wow. Okay, I made some good progress there. But as you can see, this aluminum crush bar, whatever it is not taking it too well. But man, that's so much better than it was before. I mean, it's still jacked. But I'm gonna call it quits here because I'm bending this thing over, whatever this metal bar is. I think it was for horses, type horses back in the day. But yeah, 5,000 pounds worth of you know, torque pull on this thing. So yeah, right there is where I'm gonna call it quits on pulling on it. I am gonna have to tube the rear because as you can see, this side's pretty good. This side's really good as well, but
you know, and it's not perfect. I couldn't pull it all the way. It's still crunched in a few areas right there, but I'm super stoked the way it came out. It came out way better than I thought it was going to. Honestly, I can tidy up a few things over here, and I could probably get my brake light inspection done for the salvage title now without tubing the rear. So I might do that, but yeah, I'm also gonna go wide body or some kind of over fender, because straightening all this out is not gonna be possible for me really. I mean, maybe, but shoot, I don't know. Could be possible. But yeah, I think I'll just go wide body or some kind of huge fender flare. But yeah, let's open this hatch up. Just look how good it looks. I got this thing so far pulled out. Like, if you guys remember before, that was like all crunched in. There was a piece of styrofoam over there I couldn't even yank out. So it came a long way. It's definitely way better than it was. I'm stoked with the progress that I made today. So I think that's gonna be it. Okay, it's the next day now, and I went ahead and threw a bumper and all the lights on it just to pass my brake light inspection or whatever for a salvage title. And I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a tune-up today, so I just seafoamed. I put the seafoam in it about 15 minutes ago. About to fire it back up. This thing's probably gonna smoke a lot. I'm sure it probably has a lot of carbon buildup on the inside of the engine. I'm also gonna be doing an oil change, plugs, air filter, belts, all that stuff. So let's go ahead and fire it up.
I'm swagging, oh. I'm ballin', I've a song on you. Watch out, yeah, that's my shot, yeah.
First fill up. Okay, just a little update. I'm mid tune-up, and I changed all the spark plugs on the driver's side. It's funny, it has a plastic valve covers. What a trip, right? Coil on plug, so it's pretty easy. Not too bad. Had to remove the intake and a few other little bits, but dude, I'm so happy I changed them because the plugs were like shot. Let me show you a new plug compared to an old plug. Bust out a new plug real quick. Okay. So that is the new plug. And that is the old plug, so you can see they really need to be changed pretty bad. So I'm glad I went ahead and did this. I was kind of like, should I even bother changing it? It's running fine, but super stoked I changed the plugs because they were seriously shot. And look how dirty, well, can't really see too good, but look at the white around the filter, and then look at the middle house, all dark black and brown. And all this stuff came out of it when I took it out as well. And there's a bunch of leaves down in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum those up. So yeah, I got a new air filter for it as well. Glad I did that because, like I said, it needed it. But I don't know if it's even gonna run any different because it ran fine before, but maybe it will run better, who knows. Okay, so it actually has been running a lot smoother since the tune-up. I probably put, I don't know, 20, 30 miles on it, not too much, but I did get it smogged and I did get my brake and light inspection done. So it is all legal now with the DMV. It's registered, I got plates, but they're up in my room. It's all ready to go. Super stoked how everything turned out. Can't wait to see this thing turns into. Anyways, if you like this week's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to see more car content. Thank you guys so much for watching.